That's right. Welcome in, welcome back, folks, to a Ryan Day Let's Down America edition of the Always Irish Show. Unbelievable. As always, you can find the program on YouTube. Do it. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Appreciate it very much. Give the video a thumbs up. That helps Johnny Boy out as well. Notifications on that way you will learn it every time a new video drops on those. You don't want to miss it. Twitter. Search bar Always Irish or at Always Irish Inc. Emails alwaysirishindy@gmail.com. Audio only anywhere you want it. You can get it the call-in lines. After the game, 312-988-15. You call and tell Johnny all you've heard and seen. All the social media, Always Irish Inc. Patreon.com/Always Irish. Me, former Notre Dame captain Mike Goolsby, behind the scenes Notre Dame stuff. All right. Just got done watching the game. Great job, Ryan Day. Great job. You left all of America down. Good job, buddy. Oh, it's Ohio State against everybody. My ass. It was everybody on your side except for one city. And you let everybody down. Ohio State bursts everybody. Everybody was rooting for you. You let them all down. All of them. Ryan Day let Michigan's interim coach, Sherrone Moore, out-coach him. This wasn't even nut job Harbaugh over there. You let the interim guy out-coach you and out-ball you. I think Ryan Day coached scared early, tight early, beyond that normal feeling out period. Those first couple possessions on both sides of the ball, you know, you could feel it. That's a feeling out period, kind of trying to ease into the game. Beyond that, I felt that he coached a little scared. And it cost him. And it cost him. It's way to go, Ryan Day. I expect James Franklin to lose a big game and all that. I just thought maybe with all the circumstances and how much everybody needed this one, you could get it done. I didn't know what to make of those Texas A&M rumors before the game this morning. Last night, they're saying don't write Ryan Day's name off for the Texas A&M job. And I'm thinking, man, is this just the Michigan contingent putting this out the night before the game, the morning of the game, to mess up Ohio State's mind or whatever? I didn't know what to make of it. I don't know what the move is now. Ohio State's in a frustrating spot. It's like the only game he loses every year is like a playoff game where you barely lose, or to Michigan. So what do? You can't fire the guy who loses like one game a year. I understand that. But this is 3 losses in a row to Michigan. The last 2 got kind of ugly. This one, Harbaugh's not even there. And you lose this one. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. I don't. Maybe Ryan Day's going to say, screw these expectations. I am going to A&M or something. You can't fire a guy who loses like one game a year, but also everybody needed you today. But no, it's an Ann Arbor party, and they're on a mission from God to protect the cheaters. The refs were giving them every good spot and call early. Ryan Day, today was the day, and you blew it. Beta, you blew it. I totally tuned in when Penn State was. I expect James Franklin to lose. But no, here you are, Ryan Day. I thought maybe you have enough talent they could win in spite of you, even if you're a deer in the headlights out here. I don't. You let America's team that everybody hates get a big win at their place. Just an all-time win. Pull up the film 20 years ago. Watch it. Just because of the circumstances. McCord, glorified game manager with the plus arm sometimes. Is that what he is? Is that it? This huge game starts with the killer pick, ends with the killer pick. Come on, bro. Biggest moment of your life, biggest game of all time. Start with the bad interception, end with the bad interception. Against Michigan with the game on the line, to need a touchdown to win it, throws a pass over the middle, intercepted to win the game. Against Notre Dame in the last drive, 15-drive play to win the game. And we had an interception in our hands over the middle too, and we dropped it. I'm sorry. There's no way I'm not going to connect this to that. It makes me mad all over again. All over again. Michigan makes the interception on McCord over the middle to save the game. We dropped it. Let the kid be a hero. 15-play drive right down the field. It's all adding up to piss me off today. So brilliant job, Ryan Day. If you were born on third base, you haven't even let off a foot closer to home. You're standing right on that bag. You still right on it. It's a damn shame. You let Harbaugh win. You let all these fans win. The Michigan media, now they feel vindicated. They feel validated. They're going to say, look, we weren't even Connor Stallions this one and you couldn't beat us. It's Ryan Day. It's the one you had to have. It's the one you had to have, and it didn't matter what it looked like. Didn't have to be pretty. It didn't have to be any of that. You just had to win the game by 1 point. That's it. That's it. And you couldn't do it. So great job, Ryan Day. You let everybody in America down. You're letting this Michigan thing move along. If they score one touchdown, that guarantees they're going to win the Big Ten championship game against who they're playing it in. And then you basically just usher them right into the playoffs. Good job. And I realize it's likely a lot of these wins are going to get vacated and all that. The point of this project was to not even let Michigan have temporary joy before all of that shit comes crashing down on them over the summer, whenever it is. You had to have this win to prevent that. But he got out-coached by Michigan's interim coach, who, by the way, they should just give that job to when Harbaugh leaves and jumps to the league or gets his show cause, whatever it's going to be, and he's out. They're trying to force Harbaugh out. The powers that be outside of Michigan, the Big Ten, the NCAA, that's what they're trying to do. I like Sherrone Moore. Younger, more modern, connected to earth, relates with the guys. Good. They should just promote him and keep it moving. He just beat your rival, out-coached him. So, way to go, Ryan Day. You had one job, captain, born on third, and you couldn't do it. And it all comes full circle back to Notre Dame and Ohio State. Notre Dame should have won that ball game and had multiple chances to. And then you could have changed this narrative through the whole year and all this Ohio State stuff. I just, game manager McCord, dude, you don't get to have the biggest game of the year and you throw a pick to start it and end it. None of my reaction is like that I feel bad for Ohio State. It's what this does to prop up Michigan. I just, way to go, Ryan Day. Good job. You let everybody in America down. Good luck overcoming this one. I don't know how you do. If you're Ryan Day, how do you overcome this one? Losing to the interim coach. Awful job. So, way to go. You blew it for everybody. Michigan, it feels vindicated. They're going to say this proves they didn't do anything wrong. Good job. You allow all of this narrative to go on now. You gave it breath. I'm so disappointed. It's these Ohio State people got to be losing their minds. As frustrated as I am, I can't even imagine what's going on in those back Ohio State boards and everything else. Good luck. But I don't know what you do about Ryan Day. You can't fire a guy who loses one game a year. It just couldn't be this one this year. So I don't know what to tell you. Maybe he goes to A&M for a bunch of oil money. I don't know, but this is a bad one. Did you see Ryan Day after the game walk into the locker room? He knows. You can see it in his face. He knows this was the one he had to have. Awful job. Way to let down the whole country, buddy.